I honestly, Grandma, I just don't like him because he's just like so nice, and I don't like him.
You like people to hate you and cuss you and be with other women. That's what you want. You don't like when God is sending you, say, Grandma, how come you do? You tell me that God don't send me Christian people. He never send you so meaning, but you don't want them because they're nice. So you're crazy.
Oh, God bless you, Grandma. She's old enough to know that you can tell what a woman truly wants, not by what she says, but by what she does. Her granddaughter says, I want a good Christian man who treats me well. But Grandma points out that you reject those men. You date men who hate you, who cuss you out with other women. In case you have not figured this out yet, women don't know what they want. Most women are confused, they're chaotic, and what's worse is that doesn't bother them. For many women, they don't have this burning desire to understand themselves, to map out their internal world, to make sure that it's all logical and that there are no inconsistencies. How can that be, you think? Surely every person wants to be logical and consistent. Nah, see, you're thinking like a man. She's a woman. She enjoys feminine mystery. She takes pleasure in not knowing why she finds a man attractive, just letting it be this exciting adventure that unfolds. Attraction for a woman is an emotional experience, and oftentimes she has no desire to rationally understand it. Are her emotions of attraction coming from a healthy place of self-esteem, or are they coming from insecurity and trauma? Who knows? That's the fun. It's like being in a romance novel with all the passion and drama and heartache. It makes her feel alive. Let me say it again so it really sinks in. For most women, attraction is not a logical experience, it's an emotional one. She doesn't understand it. She doesn't know why she's attracted to certain men. For those guys who are asking women, what do you find attractive in a man? What do you desire? What do you look for in a partner? What exactly are you hoping to achieve here? She has no idea. She cannot answer your question meaningfully. So please understand, you're not going to learn anything useful by listening to her answer. Subscribers of my channel will have seen this data before, but it's worth revisiting. Researchers did this large analysis of speed dating to see if there was a correlation between what a woman says that she wants and what she actually wants. Like, what do women at speed dating events say they're attracted to and they're looking for, and then, based on the men that they end up matching with and going on dates, does that correlate? Spoiler alert, no, absolutely not. See here in the pink, this is what women claimed they were looking for in a man, and you can see in purple, based off their actual dating decisions, what women were truly wanting. As you can see, there's a massive discrepancy in all areas. Women don't know what they're looking for. They thought that they would be attracted to men who are intelligent, sincere, and ambitious, but by her behavior, you can see that she's actually looking for men who are fun, attractive, and have the same shared interests as her. Let me say it again. Most women don't know what they're looking for. Observe.
Is there a thing like if guys are too nice to you, then you're like, fuck them, I don't want them?
It's something like when you show too much interest, like we don't want you, but when you start backing up and not showing anything, we want you more. And that's why we're so toxic. Like, why?
No, this is why they say like nice guys finish last. At what point is it okay to be a nice fucking guy? Because like, don't you want an asshole your whole relationship?
No. See, we're confusing us.
I love it. These women, they are visibly confused by their own behavior. She sincerely says, like, I'm toxic. Why do I do that? We are confusing as fuck. If you want to know what a woman actually finds attractive in a man, do not ask them about what they're looking for, what they are hoping to get out of a relationship. Instead, ask them about their previous relationships. Ask them about their ex-boyfriends. Now, she might not like that question because she'll say, oh, well, you know, all my past relationships were toxic. All my ex-boyfriends were assholes. They treated me terribly, but I swear that's not what I want. That's not what I'm looking for. I just want a man who treats me well. Okay, I mean, she's lying, not just to you, but she's lying to herself. I'm going to tell you how to untangle this mess, but first let me ask you this. Do you remember this woman who became internet famous when she decided that she was going to combat the sexist behavior of manspreading by pouring bleach onto the crotches of innocent men? If that happened to you and you were injured and you couldn't work, what are you going to do? Traditional personal injury law firms take a lot of time. There's scheduling appointments, there's paperwork, there's upfront costs. Luckily, a simple online solution exists, and that's Morgan & Morgan. If you're seriously hurt, your injury could be worth millions. Morgan & Morgan don't settle for lowball offers. In the past couple of months, they've helped victims in life-altering car crashes. They got $12 million for a man in Florida and $26 million for a man in Philadelphia. It's risk-free because there are no upfront costs. Their fee is absolutely free unless you win. And remember, it's all done online. There's no traveling, there's no paperwork. It's really easy. You can click on the link in my description box and it'll take you to this page. All you have to do is fill out these 7 boxes. It takes only a couple of minutes and then the Morgan & Morgan team will get in contact with you. Remember, if you've suffered a personal injury, you could be just a few clicks away from changing your entire life. You can click on the link in my description box or scan this QR code. Now, returning to where we were, it's extremely important as a man that you ignore the words that she is saying and instead focus on her actions, her behavior. Observe.
It's crazy because I really don't like men that are good for me, but as soon as you bring a little, oh, I'm gonna ignore you, I'm gonna give you a little trauma, I'm gonna give you a little sprinkle of I'm here and then I'm not, I'm in love with you. And that's so backwards.
I mean, isn't it clear? Do you know what men's biggest mistake was? It was believing women, listening to the words that they are saying. Stop that. Of course, when you ask a woman what she's looking for in a man, she's going to give you some bullshit answer. She wants to look good. So she responds to your question in such a way that paints her in a positive light. I want a man who's kind, who's generous, who treats me well. Of course she's going to say that because that sounds healthy. It sounds well adjusted. That answer reflects positively on her. But you need to understand, for a lot of women, when they're communicating, when they're exchanging words, it's not an exercise in expressing truth and authenticity. It's PR. It's just virtue signaling designed to make her seem like some incredibly well-adjusted individual. If she told you the truth, that she wants a man who's hot, tall, rich, treats me badly so that I can get lost in the drama and distract from all my internal issues. If she tells you the truth, she's not going to look great. And that's why she's not going to tell you the truth, because she doesn't want to reveal what she's actually attracted to, because she knows it's going to reveal who she is. And that's not a pretty picture. When she speaks, she uses words to obscure the truth, to sell you something. And please, men, do not buy it.
How is it that I am picky as fuck when it comes to dating, yet I still manage to pick all the wrong ones?
Modern women are stuck. On the one hand, they believe their own PR. They think that they're amazing, that they're perfect goddesses. They're these beautiful, incredible creatures that are morally superior to men. So you ask them what they're looking for in a man, and they respond the way that this image they have created for themselves would respond. You know, someone who's really well adjusted. Yeah, I want a nice guy who treats me well, who respects me. But on the other hand, they cannot deny reality, which is that their actions, their choices reveal that their taste in men is awful. What she actually finds attractive is very superficial, very shallow. It's drama addicted, it's toxic. And so how do women reconcile this? They don't. They can't, right? There's too much cognitive dissonance. But here's what's frustrating is so many men don't realize that that's not a bug. Rather, that's a feature. They're not trying to reconcile those two things. Do you get it? This is intentionally keeping things messy, not looking, not examining themselves. That's the point. That's the purpose. They want to fog up their self-awareness. They don't want to know the reality, the true reasons why they're attracted to the men that they're attracted to. They don't want to confront the awful truth about what their dating preferences actually reveal about them as a person. Even though it's so blindingly obvious, I can't believe anybody could be in denial about this, but if you are attracted to toxic traits in a partner, you are toxic yourself. But no, she doesn't want to know that. She doesn't want to admit that. She can't look at the reality of what her dating choices say about her. No, instead it's, ooh, I'm dynamic. I'm evolving. Who knows why we do what we do? Love is mysterious. Fuck off. No, it's not. It's actually pretty fucking straightforward. If it's mysterious to you, that's because you're not being honest with yourself about who you are. You don't want to look, because if you do, you know that deep down inside yourself, what you're going to see, the truth about who you are is not as amazing and special as you've been telling yourself. Even though the genders are switched, I find this quote from Ayn Rand to be very pertinent. Tell me what a man finds sexually attractive, and I will tell you his entire philosophy of life. Show me the woman he sleeps with and I'll tell you his valuation of himself. Women want to pretend that their dating preferences and the toxic men that they keep chasing has nothing to do with them. It says nothing about their personality. It's just them having bad luck, just them being a victim. That's bullshit. You show me what a woman finds sexually attractive in a man and I'll tell you what kind of a woman she is. But is it not possible for a woman's taste in men to evolve and to change? Like say she slept with some terrible guys back when she had low self-esteem, but she's improved herself and now she wants nicer men who treat her well. Is that not possible? She might tell you, I am looking for a good man, but how do you know whether or not she's fooling herself or she's actually a reformed woman? You can figure that out by asking her one simple question. What is that question? Well, I'm going to spend the rest of this video explaining it. How to ask that question, how to navigate that conversation so that you are left in zero doubt about the character of the woman that you're speaking to. If you want to keep watching this video, you can do so on my Patreon page. I just post the shortened, abridged versions of my videos here on YouTube. The full versions are available on Patreon.